No, Mrs. Potter's is, she retired, so I'm taking over. No, I haven't kind of, I'm new to the whole department. I worked for the post office before. Bit of a different career, but that's why I'm here.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the second installment of Meet the Creators. In the first episode, we featured Phoenician Sailor, and he answered questions that some of the viewers and myself have, most of which I'm sure people didn't know. I think he included some things that he had previously mentioned either through Facebook or so on. But a lot of people like the idea of meeting the people that they watch every day. Not physically meeting, but meeting them in a sense of their character and the personality that they have when they're not acting or doing what you usually see. You see them as the person that they are and how they go about answering questions and basically just their personality and what they bring to the table in life, and you understand a little bit about them through their opinions. So it was pretty popular. People seemed to enjoy it, and the creator himself, he liked it. So I would like to say that it was successful. Now we've reached the second episode. ASMR Angel, Charlotte, has provided us with answers for her Q&A. And she was very generous in giving me her video rather quickly. So I hope you can enjoy meeting her personally through what she does and how she speaks. So here is her take, and soon we will have other creators that are lined up, and when they submit theirs, I will post it as soon as possible and you can learn about them. So enjoy.
Never eat nuts before filming a video. How are you all? Today I'm going to be doing a get to know me, meet the creators kind of video, and this is MasterCoul's little project, which is really cool. I bet he's never heard that one before. So I'm going to be answering some questions that he sent me. Maybe they're kind of questions that people would like to know, but I've never really answered in a Q&A before. So I will get straight into it. Beware, I will ramble. 100% I will ramble. So the first question is, who is your role model? and it's split up into ASMR artist, celebrity, and then your regular life. I'll start with celebrity because that's something easy and that I know, and it's Claire Danes. The reason Claire Danes is or was my role model is because when I was younger, I think I was about 13, 14, she was in a programme called My So-Called Life. At that age, I wasn't very comfortable in my skin. I was always very skinny as a child. I didn't have any curves. I was a very boyish figure. And she was a celebrity. She was on a TV show and she had a similar figure to me. And it was so nice to see that you can do whatever you want to do. You can be in a show, you can kiss Jared Leto and still have a figure like me. And that was the reason Claire Danes was my role model, because she was the one that I kind of connected with figure-wise, which was, you know, not every young girl goes through issues with a figure, but I certainly did. It took me a while to try and be comfortable in my own skin. Sorry, somebody just rang me there. Totally put me off what I was saying, but yes, Claire Danes was my celebrity role model. Still love her work, love watching Homeland. I wouldn't say she's necessarily a role model now because I'm comfortable with my skin. So she was my celebrity role model. Real life role model, absolutely my mum. My mum has been through so much. She's come out the other side stronger. She's very independent. Anything she wants to do, she will do it. If she doesn't know, she'll learn how to do it. So she is my real life role model. ASMR artist, I wouldn't really say I have a role model. It's similar to kind of the celebrity. I had a celebrity role model because I kind of needed one, but now I don't really need one. And the ASMR artist, I don't really sort of need a role model. I've never needed one, so I've never looked for one, but I do respect a lot of them. There are a lot of people out there who are putting up consistent, good videos on a regular basis, like just churning out quality stuff, and I respect them for that in a kind of industry way. But there's no one I really have as a role model and think I want to be like them, because I kind of want to be my own person. Maybe that's not what role model means to other people, but for me, if I have a role model, it's someone who I see myself in. And in my ASMR videos, it's kind of, I want to be my own creator. And that's just question one. Buckle yourselves in, people. What is your favourite ASMR video from another creator? I have mentioned these before. My favourite videos, my favourite ASMR triggering videos are not actually ASMR videos. They are videos made for other things, unintentional things. My favourite ASMR video from a creator though has to be an early one from Maria. It's a clothes folding one, and I think it's like clothes folding with loads of Z's on. I've just been at the door, so I think this video may have to be done in like 3 or 4 parts. It's very stoppy-starty. So yeah, it was a video from Maria folding clothes. It was just the sound of her folding the clothes. There wasn't much talking going on, and it's odd because it's not the best quality video. You compare that to videos that are being put out now with super clear sound, no white noise, no background sound, perfect camera. They can't trigger my ASMR as well as this video that's got like white noise on it. You know, the microphone might be getting knocked a little bit, and the camera's not the best. So yeah, that one trumps all of the videos that have been out since. Which video of yours was the most fun to make? Probably a one with lots of props. Like a Bad Witch one, or a Lilium Silver, where I get to play with a lot of props. I think the easiest ones are definitely just the sitting down and chatting ones, because they don't have a script. Whereas as soon as I script them, they become stressful. Like, I forgot that bit. So as far as fun getting dressed up goes, it's my role plays, probably my witch role plays or my Daisy ones, but they are quite stressful because I've got to say specific things and I can never remember what I say and I just get stressed about them. Which video of yours are you unhappy with? I wouldn't say I'm unhappy with any. If I was unhappy with a video, I wouldn't put it out. But the ones that I kind of look back and I'm a bit miffed about are maybe the ones where the colour's not right. There's a one, I think it's a hair curling one with foil, and I've got these bright red rosy cheeks and everyone's like, oh, you've put a lot of blush on. I'm like, it's not. It's just the camera, the white balance wasn't right, and it was when I got this brand new camera. And it's not just a point and shoot, you have to know what you were doing, and I didn't know what I was doing. So that's probably the ones I'm least happy with, where the colour's not very good. How long does it take for you to film? A long time. Obviously the filming time, so the length of the video, probably double that, because there might have been other takes. I might have had to wait for people to walk past, if they were noisy, or like an alarm to stop. Then there's the setup. If I've got props involved, I've got to set up so much more. Then obviously the editing, which can take hours, absolute hours, because I have to listen to it all back, and I edit my audio manually. Then the exporting. An hour-long video can take about 8 hours to export. Then you've got the upload, and so it takes a long time to film. So if people aren't putting out that many videos, it's because they just haven't got the time to put into all these, to sit and edit and export. I think now at the minute I'm just putting one video out a week because that's all I've got time for. I just haven't got the time, I'm so busy. And I've got a big festival coming up next year, so that's really going to start to eat into my time. So like today I've filmed 4 videos because I've got the day off, and I'm like, right, sit down, try and get some videos out, and then obviously when I've got time off, I'll do the edit and the export and things. Do you watch any lesser known ASMR artists? No. I don't particularly watch ASMR artists, full stop. I will hold my hands up and say I've got tingle immunity from videos. I haven't got ASMR from ASMR videos in quite a while. Every now and then it'll happen, but they don't work anymore. And I think partially that's because I make them as well. So I'm exposed to, nice crinkling. So I've got just been filming something, so I've got a lovely crinkly bag here. Now I've been crinkling this for ages in a video, so I kind of get used to that. So I don't actually watch hardly any ASMR content creators at the moment. I'm taking a bit of a hiatus. I did quite a while ago. There was a guy called Dalton ASMR. He had a really thick southern accent. And I do every now and again, I'll just come across other people's ASMR videos, but I won't watch loads of their videos. I might just watch one, but I'll never remember their names. So at the minute, no, I don't really watch anyone, but I will just scoot through random videos and watch them if I'm feeling the ASMR vibe. Based on your channel's setup, is spring your favourite season? I'm guessing this is going to mean my artwork. I never actually thought about it that way. Spring is my favourite season. I hate winter. It's so cold and miserable and grey, and I don't mind the beginning of winter because it means that Christmas is on its way and my birthday is on its way. After my birthday, got the run up to Christmas, brilliant. But then after New Year, you have like a 3-month period, January, February, March, where it's just cold and grey and rainy and miserable. And it's not even necessarily snowy. It's not like, oh, look at the lovely snow. We hardly get any snow where I live, especially where I live, not necessarily England, but my town. We hardly get any snow, so it's not like a lovely winter wonderland, it's just miserable. And when spring comes, it's like the first flourish of flowers and life, and there's lambs in the field and daffodils and bluebells, and I love spring. I love summer better because it's lovely and warm, but spring makes me feel lovely inside because it's like the end of winter. You have a lot of Minecraft gameplay videos. Is that your favourite game to feature, or is it your favourite game in general? I have quite a few Minecraft videos on my ASMR channel, but I have a gaming channel now where I have all my gaming videos, and that's because I didn't want to spam my ASMR channel with my gaming videos. It's not actually my favourite game. At the moment, my favourite games change. At the moment, Prison Architect is my favourite game. And that's kind of like, Hospital Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's like one of those where you have to get a prison, build it up. You have prisoners, you've got to keep control over them, that sort of stuff. I enjoy that. I enjoy strategy games, life simulation games. I enjoy The Sims. And I do enjoy Minecraft. I enjoy playing on my server with other viewers because it's kind of like I'm hanging out with my friends and we all build stuff and kind of play together on it. But it's not my favourite game to play. I'd say any kind of life simulation strategy game is my favourite. Have you met a lot of ASMR artists? If so, who have you met? Alright. I'll just put a photograph up rather than going through everyone. I went to a meetup, an ASMR meetup. Not July just gone, July 2014 it was. And there were quite a few of us there. We met up in Whitley Bay, which is where I was born. Just so happened we met up there. And spent the weekend. I think it was Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and then everyone went back home Sunday afternoon, and it was cool. I got to meet a couple from America, rest all over this country, and it was fun. It was fun to meet up with everyone. Where do you get your ideas? My ideas come from the item that is in the video. So I recorded one today, and it was a book that was posted through my front door. Don't know why it was posted through my front door. I don't think it was meant for me, but somehow I got it. It was like a brochure. Before anyone thinks you've stolen someone's post, it was a brochure posted through my front door, and I thought, I'm going to do a video with that. So my ideas always come from the items themselves. I might take one thing and turn it into a huge role play, like Penny's Posh Picnics. Picnic blanket. That's what I had, the picnic blanket, and Penny's Posh Picnics came out of that picnic blanket. What is your number one trigger? It's cleaning. If anyone cleans around me, or maybe irons, I think it's more cleaning or fluffing up, like in my house. My mother-in-law comes over and she'll go over the curtains and she'll just straighten the curtains out, if one side's open more than the other, she'll just tweak them open and make sure they're all neat, and tweak the other side and then fluff the cushions up. And I just sit there and stare. And there was a stain on the carpet that I couldn't get out. So she brought some stain remover over the next time she came, and she was on the floor, like scrubbing the stain. And I thought, I should be down there helping her, but I couldn't move. I was just like, Charlotte, stop it, help her, she's cleaning your carpet. And I couldn't. I was just stood there like in this just uber relaxed trance, just watching her clean this piece of carpet, and it came up lovely and clean as well. How do you design your thumbnails, and where did you get the idea? My thumbnails on the left hand side have a little strip from my channel artwork that goes on every thumbnail. That was just like a marketing thing. I watched certain videos on YouTube about like SEO and marketing things that I've watched for years. And one of the tips that they give for your thumbnail was to have something on your thumbnail that's on every single thumbnail that kind of is you, that people can just look and be like, oh, that's the same thing, that must be the same channel. As far as design my thumbnails go, I try to get information via the photograph. So if I'm doing, I don't know, a video on pens, I will have me with some pens, maybe holding them up. If it's like a show and tell, I will usually hold it up. If it's a role play, I'll usually have a photograph of me in the middle of the role play. That's if I remember to take the photograph afterwards. Quite often I forget to take the thumbnail photo, so then I'll just have to grab a still from the video. Are you surprised your channel is as successful as it is? Absolutely. Not for a second did I think that I'd hit 70,000 subscribers. Not at all. Even when it hit 1,000, I remember I looked back at a video. I was like, oh, I hit 1,000 subscribers. I was shocked back then. Like, oh my god, 1,000 people. And now it's 70,000. It's insane. Never ever did I think that I would have this many subscribers. And I think whenever you set out with a channel, you never expect that. Zoella, I'm guessing, didn't expect 6 million now? Or 7 million? So no. It's lovely that that many people want to watch my videos and want to subscribe to me, but never ever did I expect that. Do you get inspired by a lot of content creators? Certain videos, yes. So obviously, dentist role plays, cranial nerve exam. I didn't know what a cranial nerve exam was until I watched an ASMR video with it in. So yes, I get inspired by, the typical kind of videos people want to watch. But in general, no, I don't really, because I don't really watch many YouTube ASMR videos now. I still have my own ideas. I have a big book of ideas written down that I want to do. But at the beginning, I would say definitely the beginning, I was inspired, and I could watch other people's videos and think, oh, well, everyone wants to see a cranial nerve exam. I'll do my version. But now my inspiration comes more from items or what I feel like doing, or more so what my viewers want to see rather than what other people have done. If you were to collab with any creator, who would it be? Anyone really. There's not a specific one that I have to. I've done kind of the collabs where you do box swaps. So I did a box swap with Mini You earlier this year. I've done a box swap with Ephemeral Rift. I have a collab planned. I'm not going to say who with, but I don't have a specific person in mind. I don't have to be like, that's the person I want to collab with. I think each person has their own unique thing that would be cool to collab with, so everyone has their own thing that they're good at. So it'd be cool to collab with anyone really, because I get to experience their kind of ASMR and what they like to put in videos. That's a total cop-out answer, but that's, there's not one particular person that I want to collab with. Where would you travel if you had a free trip? Canada, absolutely. I would go on a train journey. I think there's this special train that goes through all the mountains, and I would do that because I just want to see Canada. What's your heritage? My heritage is, I think I'm Geordie. from as far back as I can tell. I think my mother's side, like quite far back, maybe from Norway due to the name, but as far as I can tell, I'm like total Geordie. All of my family are from the northeast. What are your hobbies? My hobbies are making ASMR videos, but they're kind of more hobbies now. I don't really have hobbies. That sounds kind of sad. I must have something. I like gardening. I have a yard, or a garden, I like to call it. So I like to plant lots of flowers and things there. Lots of plants, lots of greenery. So even in the winter it's nice. I've eaten more nuts. I also like to craft things. Every Christmas I make reindeer food or reindeer dust. And I used to sell it on eBay, and it's just like a nice little packet with a poem on, and the kids sprinkle it on their path, so that Rudolph can see where they'd like to land to put the presents. I make animal friendly though, because a lot of people put glitter and beads in there, and of course that's not good for little hedgehogs or birds and things. And this year I actually think I'm going to make like little clay, stop saying Charlotte, little clay tree decorations with your name stamped in. And they're my hobbies. I love making things. I'm actually making, I'll just show you. My boyfriend's auntie and her partner, we don't really like get big presents for aunties and cousins and things, but I do want to give them something, so I made this, saw the little name in. It's just a little tree decoration. It's so cute. Put the little feet on. I think I meant to glue the little feet on, but I've sewn them on so they last longer. And then I'm in the middle of doing another name on there. And I just sit, at the minute I'm sitting watching Homeland, and I saw the names and saw a couple of these together. So Homeland and The Walking Dead are the things I'm catching up on at the minute. So that's what I like to do as a hobby. I like to make things. I'm not necessarily very good, but I always put plenty love into what I make. Do you have any obsessions or collect anything? I don't collect things. I am the opposite of a collector. I can't stand stuff. Like, if you were to look at my house right now, my front room, you would disagree, because I've got so much stuff here. But I don't like things that sort of sit in your house and do nothing. I'm not a fan of trinkets and ornaments and all that sort of stuff. I liked everything to have its place. I guess I'm kind of obsessed with tidiness. I'm obsessed with organisation. I like things to be organised. I like things to be in their place. I like to be able to, you know, come in my front room, and if someone rings me and says, I'll be around in 5 minutes for a cuppa, all I have to do is maybe straighten the front room up a little bit, put the kettle on. Not like I used to, like, oh my god, I've got 5 minutes till they come round. Like, someone would ring me, I'm coming around 5 minutes, and my house would be a tip. Whereas now everything has a place. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine, because everything's in its place and tidy. So no, I don't like collections of things. I'm not a collector. I'm the complete opposite of a collector. I love getting rid of things. Are you pressured by other creators' creativity? No. And I don't think anyone should be. That's like, you know, if you've got a footballer, do they feel pressured by how good Messi is or how good Cristiano Ronaldo is? They shouldn't. they should feel pressure to win the game that they're playing. They should feel pressure to improve themselves, I couldn't think of the word there. But they should never feel pressured by how good they are, because you shouldn't compare yourself to somebody else. That's unfair on you. That's a completely different person who's lived a completely different life in a completely different body. So if I felt pressure from other people, that would be silly to put that on myself, because I'm not them. I'm a completely different person. I put pressure on myself to get videos out in time or to achieve certain things in videos, but certainly not put myself up against other creators. And that is it. Feel free to add anything else, and I don't think there is anything else. I've done like a couple of Q&As in the past where I answer questions. So people might ask like where I'm from, how old I am, that sort of stuff, so you should all know that. And that is it. I've got nothing to add. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I answered some questions that you kind of wanted to know but never thought to ask. I'm gonna go now. This video has been recorded in like 4 parts. I'm gonna go now because I'm gonna get some dinner, and I have a Twitch stream coming up tonight. It's gonna be an ASMR stream. I wasn't very well last Monday, so I couldn't do it, so I'm quite looking forward to more. I can't talk. I'm quite looking forward to tonight's stream to catch up with everyone and see what everyone's up to. So yeah, that was it. Thank you to MasterCoul for having me do this little section. Why not pop over to his channel? I put his little channel link in the description bar of mine. I hope you enjoyed this. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.